Hey students, Armando here and welcome to topic 8. This is it. This is your final week in this course. So let me start by saying thank you for your participation, but at the same time, I want to make sure that you finish strong. So let's go over topic 8, and by the time that we're done with this video, we will also go over your final individual assignment, so no need to work in your CLC groups this week. So as always, let's use over here the left-hand side and let's go in through topic 8. One quick thing I want to remind you, if you have not yet done so, go ahead and complete the GCU course evaluation. I would greatly appreciate that you provide feedback on that evaluation with regard to how did I serve you during the past 8 weeks. We receive that feedback, and so I love reading what I did well, and if there was anything that I could improve to improve the overall delivery of this course to you as a student, then please let me know that as well. So that being said, just a quick reminder that you have your 2 discussion questions, of course, that are due. First one on Wednesday and the second one on Friday. And then as a reminder, some of you are a few points away from either going up or down a letter grade. So don't lose out on these 20 points. Make sure that you have your 6 open-ended peer replies and that you're posting in the course at least 3 days in this final week so that you can maximize these 20 points. So now let's go ahead and just do a quick overview of part 2. So you've already written part 1, and that's the bulk of what you wrote. Again, that was a higher word content on that paper. So again, you can make changes or edits as you needed to this part 1 that you already submitted back in week 5. So what you're doing for this assignment is that we're building upon that first assignment. Okay, remember, 500 words or more. I don't deduct for having above 750. I only deduct if you don't reach the minimum word count. So what you want to do is you want to incorporate these questions, okay, into the part 1 of your assignment. So my suggestion to you is go back to part 1 and in those same value areas, right, add this content and this research to those areas. That's how you keep your similarity score down to pretty much 0. Even though you already submitted the assignment, you are now going to take, let's say, for example, that first 1 or 2 paragraphs, and you're going to add more value to it. So that paragraph will become larger in nature and its original work that you're submitting. So by the time you finish combining these 4 questions into what you already wrote in part 1, okay, you need to have at least 1,500 words or more, and this is going to represent your personal model of leadership. So again, you don't want to include this at the very bottom or make this all new paragraphs, because then the originality report is going to read the entire first part as a similarity score because you've already submitted that, right? So again, I would just expand upon the information that you provided in part 1 to include some of this content in the different sections, okay, and then you should be fine. As a reminder, all content sections should have supporting citations, okay, and you need to have at least 3 in-text citations and at least 3 references throughout the entire part 2. Okay, that's the minimum. You can always do more, and I would expect more as well. Okay, APA is required. Okay, we do use a rubric, so if you want to know how you're going to be graded, click on this link. Oops, bad circle. Click on that link right there, open the rubric, and look at the different content areas. Okay, and then lastly, don't forget our LOPES, right? We really should be striving for 0 to maximum 3% on the similarity index. Students in this course, historically for me, always submit very low, even though they already did a part 1. They interject this content into the existing content, and that makes the paper original in nature. And again, don't forget that your quoted text Even though the quota text should always pretty much be at 0, the most allowed is 10%. Okay, so again, if you are paraphrasing something or you're using a journal, a book, an article to deliver that content, okay, you don't need to physically put quotation marks. Just write your content and then give credit through the in-text citation, and you'll be covered when it comes to that content. You don't need to physically put quotation marks because that's what raises that quotation marks score inside of Lopes Write. And again, as a final reminder, do not forget that on the right-hand side here, you have all these resources that are here to help you with this assignment and also with your discussion questions. So it has been my absolute pleasure and honor to serve you for the past 8 weeks. I wish you all the best of luck. Those of you that are graduating or near graduation, congratulations. I do plan to attend a physical graduation at GCU here very soon, so maybe we shall run into each other. Again, if you need to get a hold of me, even after this course is over, feel free to send me an email. I'll display that here on the screen. And of course, you have all that information located as well in the GCU instructor profile. Okay? Again, if you have any questions about part 2 or anything about the final week of the class, you can definitely send me a private message here. Just like if you want to share anything about your growth in this course or what you like in this course and you want to share it to me directly and you want it to be private, you can share it right here in your messages. And of course, if you have a question and it's public in nature or you want to make a public comment, you can jump into that class questions area and that will be displayed for the entire class. Thanks for watching and good luck to you. Many blessings to you and your family.